Hi guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. So I tried this, I tried making these Christmas watercolor baubles with my brand new Paul Rubens song Floral watercolors. I love these watercolors. They are awesome. Look at these beautiful vibrant colors. I think these are my new favorite Paul Rubens. I really love them. So I've never done these baubles before. I had a lot of fun doing them. I tried to pick the bright colors and make them look like circles. And you can see I made a kind of mess. Right when I was almost done, I was going with marker to make the line. And this marker spilled a little bit of ink right here. And then I tried to go over it with white, with Posca to fix it, but it just smudged it. So I tried taking it out with water and it won't. So I think once it's dry, I'll be able to go over it with Posca, but it's still a little damp. But I wanted to show you guys so I can close this up. I'm really, really happy with how this is. Now, I know it's way after Christmas, but this is something I really wanted to do all through the whole Christmas holidays. And I just didn't have time because I was so busy. I made like 21 adult size hats, 7 child size hats. I made 10 or 11 pairs of earrings. I made 12 paintings for my parents, like little mini paintings for the tree. 6 in watercolor, 6 in acrylic. I don't even remember. Oh, I diamond painted Christmas cards. I was so busy, I didn't get a chance to just paint for me. And there were so many Christmas things that I really was just dying to do. And this is one of them. This is a tutorial by Karen Rice. I changed mine a little bit because I didn't have the watercolors she did. She had a different kind of watercolor, but if you want to check her out, it's Karen Rice, and the tutorial is called Christmas Watercolor Baubles, How to Make Your Own Cards. Now, I watched the tutorial to see how she did it, and then I tried to do it on my own the best I could. I think she did 7, and I did 9. I just wanted different colors, and she has sparkles on hers, like glitter, I think. Hers are beautiful. You got to check them out. And I just wanted to use the straight paint. The only thing I did different that wasn't this paint was for the lines and for the little caps on these. I used markers. Not this one. I used the Pentel Energel liquid gel ink and the jelly roll to do these. And one other one. I used another brown one, and I don't know where I put it. It should have been right beside me here, but it's not. Oh, I found it. Okay. So these are the ones that I used. The Staedtler pigment liner. Okay. It's a brown. This one, this is a really nice pen. I would like to go get more of these Pentel pens. This is a size 7. 07. This is a size 05. And this is just a jelly roll 08. And I just put like little dashes of gold in here. I don't even know if you could see them. And also I used the crayon. And this was from Karen Rice's tutorial. I used a white crayon as a crayon resist instead of using masking fluid. I do have this masking marker. I have not used it yet. And I just thought it would be fun. I've done crayon resist before, and I always forget that you could use white crayon. The only problem is I forgot to put crayon here, so I had to go with my Posca marker. Once you can't really see where you're putting the crayon. This is blue. But the problem with this, I think I did do one thing with masking fluid, but not the marker, just the actual masking fluid. And when you see it blue, my brain sees it as blue, and then when you take it off, my brain misses the blue because I paint around it so it looks nice as with the light blue. Do you know what I mean? Instead of remembering it should be white. I don't know if that makes any sense. But anyway, I was just relaxing. It is 2:35 a.m. I'm always painting in the middle of the night. This is still not dry. It's driving me crazy that I can't fix that. Maybe I'll put a little piece of tape over there. Do you think I should try? No, it's still wet. I'm just making it worse. I think if I would have just left it, it was just a little mark. And then it spread because I always go with my arm. I really have to stop putting my arm in my paintings. But other than that mistake, I am really, really happy with how these turned out. And I still have to make a Christmas card even though it's January. It's like the 7th of January as I'm recording this. I don't know when this is going to go out in the channel because the unboxing did already go out, so I guess it could go out soon. Um, but I think I want to put the swatching one up first. I have a different swatching one that went up. I've got so much that has to go up. I've been so busy, you guys. But anyway, yeah, I'm really happy with this. Go check out Karen Rice's YouTube channel. She really explains everything well. I really like her. And I didn't have the Danielle Smith. She had beautiful, different, like her Danielle Smith paints had different colors in one color. Do you know what I mean? Like the purple had purple and blue, and the gold had like different tones. They're gorgeous. I would love to get those paints one day. But I absolutely love how this turned out with my Paul Rubens. And I'm thrilled that I was able to kind of make them look three-dimensional. I didn't think I would. And I had so much fun. I did record the video. So if you want to see it, I'll slice it in here. Okay? So I'll just play some music and speed it up for you guys. Because I think I watched Netflix, and yeah, I was watching Grey's Anatomy, and I turned on this little candle that I have by my bed, and I just was so relaxed. But I still have to do a card because my cousin and her boyfriend are coming over tomorrow because she was sick over the holidays, and I gave away all my cards. So I think I'm just going to do a card with like 2 of these on them, or maybe 3. Just a very simple card, but now that I know how to do it, I'm really happy. Okay, guys, so I have sped this up 5 times and I'm just doing a voiceover now. So I'm using various ways to make circles. I've got this little stencil. I really like it, but it's breakable, so I ordered a new one that is not breakable, it's more bendable. And I'm just drawing a bunch of circles on here. And this is really helpful for drawing circles. I really do like it a lot. And I'm just drawing the little caps. I'm just using a mechanical pencil that came like 10 in a package from the Dollarama. I like these mechanical pencils for drawing because they feel like a pen. I just like the way they feel in my hands. They did have erasers on the tip, but I think I've used most of that eraser. But the new ones have eraser. So now I'm using the flat edge to draw my lines. You can see I am using the end of the eraser thing to get rid of some mistakes that I make. Ever since I was little, I've always had trouble using rulers. My hand slips a lot when I'm trying to trace a straight line. Do you guys have that issue? So here I'm deciding I would like a few more circles, just because I think I have more room on my paper than Karen did. Her tutorial is amazing, and you need to check it out. She'll take you step by step over how to make this, and she can do a way better job than I am. That's why I have sped mine up and I'm just doing a voiceover because this is absolutely not a tutorial. Karen Rice has the tutorial and it's perfect. So I'm just showing you how I'm following the tutorial. And I'm actually not following it in the traditional sense where I'm watching it while I'm working. I just watch the tutorial and then I try to remember what she did and do it myself. That's usually how I do things. Um, so yeah, I get the ideas from the tutorial and I get how I want it to look from the tutorial, but then I just try to remember. So this is very clever. She said to use a white crayon to make marks so that the color will not stick where you have the white crayon, which is great. But I had a hard time seeing where I was drawing, and I did miss one of the little balls. I didn't put anything on there. But that's okay because I have a Posca pen and I went and added the white later, which is always something you can do. So I was just trying to mix a very tiny, tiny amounts of paint because I knew I wouldn't need a lot of paint. And I'm just trying to be careful and to go in the circle with the paint, and it's wet enough. I tried to use a wet enough paint that I wouldn't have to wet the circles first. And I like that better, especially on this kind of paper. This is not cotton paper. And now I'm going over with that color that I really love. I think it's the magenta, and it's making it like a bluey purple. It's really pretty. So I think I was using a lot of lavenders and magenta and blues, but I was trying to use a lot of different colors in this. Like if I were to do it again, I would like to do one just with all the blues and the magentas and like various tones of that. But because I wanted to test out as many colors as I could, I'm just doing multicolored balls. So I'm doing yellow, but I do want to make it look gold. I mean, that's the idea I had in my head. And I'm using my Artigria brushes, which are a brush set that I bought on Amazon.ca. I think on the recommendation of Lindsay from the Frugal Crafter. And they are my favorite watercolor brushes. I really love them. They feel really nice in the hand. They work well. They hold enough paint and water, and it's really made my painting improve using these brushes. And this paint, I am absolutely loving my new Paul Rubens Floral set. I was kind of mad at myself for buying them because I already had three Paul Rubens, and I thought I don't need another one. But you know what? This is like my favorite set. I think I like this set even more than my first set, which was my favorite set. This floral song palette is just beautiful. I'm very much a sucker for bright, vibrant colors, and that's what this set has. In fact, I quite often go back to my cheap watercolors because they're brighter and more vibrant than my more professional sets. Paul Rubens has a set of Mei Liang, and I often grab that because and also because it has metallics right in the same set, and I do like metallics. I like all things sparkly and pretty and bright. But you know what? Sometimes I do get in the mood for a more muted pastel-y kind of picture too. So this was one of the bigger ones, and I'm going with it over with like orange, but then I'm going to try to add red because I know some of the red ornaments on our tree have like orange undertones, and I don't know if that's just because of the sparkling lights twinkling beside them. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed doing this a lot. It was so relaxing and it was just I don't know, it resonated with me. I really enjoyed it. Sometimes I don't enjoy doing things as much and this was something that I could probably sit here and do 10 of these. Like this would be perfect for Christmas cards. If I remember next year, I think I'm going to do a whole set of Christmas cards with the baubles and I might also add some of the tree like the branch so that there's some green too, and maybe some sparkly lights. But yeah, I think these would make really, really pretty cards. And I'm going to start crafting earlier next year. Maybe I'll start crafting when I'm out at camp in the summer. I'll start doing some Christmas cards or something. Although usually in August when I'm at camp, I really do enjoy doing summer themed things. Our summers are they seem so short in Canada. We have a very long, we have 6 months of snow here, so June, July, and August go by way too fast, but lately September has been good. In the past, September has been mostly rainy, but lately September has just been an extension of summer, which is awesome. Look how bright and vibrant this green is. Isn't that pretty? So I'm just going around the ends with a darker color. Yeah, I just really, really, really enjoyed this tutorial, and I I don't know. I don't know why it was just so relaxing and fun to do because I was a little bit stressed out about having to do circles and to keep the paint in the circle, you know? So I thought I would put another blue one next to the yellow one just to kind of mirror that image. So the red is in the middle and then there's like a yellow and a blue on either side of the red. I thought that would look pretty just to have a little bit of repetition. And I think this is where I decided I wanted to maybe have a few repeating colors instead of just the yellow and the blue because I thought it looked good. And I thought it might look too jarring if every single one was a different color. So I thought maybe I could just do variations. Here I'm doing another purple one, like a purple and blue, like pinky purpley blue. This is the one I made a mistake on the paper right next to it. And I thought I made the mistake with the marker at the end, but I might have dropped some ink while I was painting. It'll be interesting to see. I really love these colors. They're so pretty. So now I've got two purples, two yellows, two blues, and I'm thinking, do I want another red or do I want another green? What do I want to do here? So I've decided, no, I want a third gold one. I don't know why, but I was having fun trying to turn the yellow and make the, like I made the one on the left look more gold than the yellow one on the top in the middle. So I thought I want to do another goldy yellow one if I can. And that one color, the nickel yellow, is perfect for that. So I'm adding nickel yellow and I'm also adding some of the browns to try to get the gold with the yellow. And now I'm going into my pens and I've got two different shades of brown and a gold. And I want to do those little toppers that are always on the top of little baubles. And I could have painted them because I did have brown and gold, but I thought it would be faster to use the pens and make it kind of like a little mini mixed media piece. And also, it was really late. I think it was like close to 4 in the morning when I was painting this, and I was getting tired. So I don't know why I always in the middle of the night want to paint, but I do. It's just a thing with me. So I'm turning it upside down so that I won't get my hand into the paint and smear it. I'm really bad for resting my hand on a wet piece and then smudging. So I'm really trying not to do that here. And I did fail. I did smudge next to the purple one, but not yet. I think it was with the marker that I did it. The marker just leaked a bit. So now I'm trying to go with the lines and I'm using the ruler and I'm just going over my pencil. And I'm wondering, are my lines crooked? Are they straight? Sometimes it's really easy to make them slant the wrong way and then it looks weird. I could have honestly just gone freehand with the lines and made them more swingy and loose looking, but I wanted the look of the straight lines. And now I'm signing my name and I'm writing the paint that I used. And I can't tell if I wrote the name of the tutorial or not. If I didn't, I will go back. And now I'm just setting it all up to take a photo. And now I'm going with the jelly roll to add some white in places where that green one at the bottom did not have any white at all. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. Hit the notification bell. All of those good things that help me as a channel. Most importantly of all, take care. Stay safe. Happy crafting. Bye, guys.